Hey guys, I am back today with another video going over the basic level terrain sets that I have on my Etsy shop. Today we're going over the new purple paint scheme that I have gotten finished. I've also got a bunch of new pieces. This is actually all new pieces right here. So what you're looking at here is three different types of pieces. You're looking at a set of craters, which you can see there, right there, and right there. Then you have 6 rock spires, which these are just, huge jutting rock spires. And this is actual gravel that is used down here instead of resin rocks, which I'm actually shifting to using those with the basic sets. And those actually help because they weigh the pieces down really well. And then you have 3 new hill pieces. Now the hills I could have used the gravel with, but I decided to just go pure foam. And the reason why is because then that maximizes the area that you could put your dudes. And as you can see, they're pretty big. Pretty big. And you can see there's Bob the Flesh Terror, Primaris Space Marine, hanging out on the top of this one. So you can tell there's quite a bit of space for your dudes on these. And I did make a video about this a day or two ago. But my hand was super shaky. I wasn't happy with how the video came out, so I decided to refilm it before I send this out. So things to keep a note about this is a neutral game table. So it could be used for 40K, it could be used for Age of Sigmar, it could be used for any game, because all of these pieces are essentially natural. I mean, they're hills, they're rock spires, they're craters. The craters could just be, collapsed buildings of any sort, really and truly. Because they're not really specific. They could be a collapsed temple, they could be a collapsed ruin, all sorts of stuff. And then you can intermix these with the other basic set pieces, so like the 40K ruins, and all sorts of playability. Now, the rock spires are not built to actually put models on. They're just big line of sight, impassable blockers. So they're just there to kind of get in the way and make things a little bit more interesting. The craters, one thing I've always hated about craters, especially like the GW ones, is that it's always super difficult to get your guys to stand on them. So I was very careful when I built these that you can stand your dudes on them for the most part. Now obviously they're craters, as you can just see there. I didn't fully, balance him before I let him go, so he fell over. But most places you're going to be able to stand your dudes up fairly easy, unless they're really top heavy. I'm looking at you, War Machine and Hordes. Something to also keep in note is these craters are actually the footprint of the GW craters. And that was done on purpose. I like the idea of those having these large rocks in the craters, because it reminds me of like the Planet of the Apes remake, where you have large, huge spires of rock just sitting around. And it kind of lends itself to matching with the large rock spires a little bit, so it kind of pulls the set together. I could even, later on do a set of the hills with that kind of thing going on. But anywho, you can get this on my Etsy shop. It's up for order. It does not come in just this paint scheme. It can come in the other paint schemes that I have as well. So thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my Instagram, my Facebook, all that wonderful social media jazz, and I'll catch you guys later.